All right, so now I'm going to look at this one. I notice that my top factors, and that's going to factor x plus 5, x minus 1 over x plus 5. So again, I'm going to have a point discontinuity when x is equal to -5. When x is equal to -5, my point discontinuity will be at -5. -6 is my point discontinuity. And otherwise, this will look like the line x minus 1. So let's come down here and try this one where I don't have a point discontinuity. So now I have degree of the top is less than the degree of the bottom. So I know that y equals 0 is my horizontal asymptote. My vertical asymptote is where x squared minus 2x minus 3 is going to be equal to 0. That leads me to my vertical asymptotes. In this case, there's 2 because this factors x minus 3, x plus 1. So x equals 3, x equals -1 are my vertical asymptotes. I can also solve for my x and y intercepts. At x equals 0, my y value is going to be 5 over -3. When y is equal to 0, that's where I will have my x-intercepts. So at y equals 0, notice for y equals 0, it's the numerator that must be 0. So that would be -5 halves. So I'm going to start by putting all of these things on my graph. So 0, -5 thirds, so 0, and then -1 and 2/3 is going to be around there. And then -2.5, 0. So -2.5, 0 is here. And I can put in my asymptotes. So I've got x equals 3 around here. I've got x equals -1 here. I've got y equals 0 here. So notice I know now that I'm crossing this asymptote somewhere. So I'm going to plug in x equals -2 to see which side I'm on. So -4 plus 5 is going to be 1 over 4 plus 4 minus 3. So that's going to be positive. So I'm going to be up on this side. That tells me I'm going to come down, cross, and then come back towards my asymptote from the other side. Looking this way, I know I don't cross the x-axis again, so I must come up, hit, and come back down. And then I can pick a point over here, like 4 or 5. If I pick 5, I know that this is positive, 25 is going to be bigger than this, so I must be on the positive side. So I'm going to look something like that.